Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. You know, when you walk through these YouTube streets, you see some crazy things, you hear crazy things, and it makes you wonder. P.Diddy, Gene Deal, alleged relationship, exposed. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Make sure you click that like button. Support the show. Gene, talk to me, bro. What's really going on between you and Diddy? See, I put it all together. Gene allegedly had a relationship with Diddy. Gene is mad because P.Diddy allegedly touched his Billie Jean. I feel that it's time that Gene come out the closet and keep it real with the people. What really happened, bro? You could come out. We ain't gonna judge you, bro. I promise you. We ain't gonna judge you. You were at the store with Diddy when he was buying the toys. You were smiling when you saw him picked out a big old pipe. You helped carry the bags. You were in the store with him. So ain't no telling what really went down. You might be able to fool a lot of people on social media, but you can't fool me because you were with him. And I feel deep down inside that there may have been alleged sexual conduct between you and Diddy. And that's why you're trying to hide. It all makes sense now. This is why you was his bodyguard. You spent the most time with him. So how do we know you weren't in bed with him? How do we know that? You doing the most trying to expose him. It could be because you're hurt. A woman scorned. Gene, it's time to come out the closet. It's time to come out, bro. It's gonna be okay. We're not gonna judge you, bro. You mad because Diddy touched your Billie Jean. Your Billie Jean deal dough. That's why you mad. Y'all click that like button. We'll be right back.
Yo, nigga, buy that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, buy that paper. Yo, nigga, buy that paper. Yo, nigga, buy that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean as be up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. on a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like to wear that top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had this. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I fix the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had this. Look how far we progress. Lord, I don't see a threat.
Gene, what's going on? What's going on, bro? You gotta talk to us, fam. You gotta tell us the truth. You gotta tell us what exactly is going on in your mind. Because word on the street is that you allegedly was in a relationship with Diddy. That's what I'm hearing from these streets. Now, you wrote books talking about Diddy. You wrote books talking about dirt. But what about your dirt? What about your adventures with Diddy? Let's talk about that.
Come on, Ringo, man. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to let the people know about, the fact that Diddy, was touching my Billie Jean dildo. I don't want nobody to know. Billie Jean is not my lover. He's just a girl that you bet I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Hey! I don't want nobody to know.
Gene, you were at the store buying lube with Diddy. You were at the store buying dildos with Diddy. You said it on video.
What you talking about, Willis?
What man in his right mind walks into an XXX shop and walk around with a man to buy toys? A man that's in love. A man that is allegedly involved. You know how it is, brothers. Back in the day, you would take your woman down, to probably Victoria's Secrets, or you might go into an XXX shop, back in the day to get a little freaky deaky things, a couple of items for the crib. You know how it is with us brothers when we kind of chilling with our woman, we want to do some freaky deaky. You know what I mean? So now Gene was at the store with Diddy, picking out items, picking out toys.
Hey, Diddy, I really like that one right there. What? You like that toy right there, Sugar Puff? Yeah, Diddy. I like the size of that one. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you like that. Well, Diddy, I'm a bad boy. You know how it is.
Gene, you gotta confess, bro. You gotta confess. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult to come out the closet. But you gotta, bro. You gotta let the people know. You gotta let them know, bro. Gene, confess. Come to Jesus and be cleansed. Be made whole. Repent, Gene. Repent. Come forward to the light and let your sins be known. You see, ladies and gentlemen, Gene is suffering from what I believe is like heartbreak, because this man spent a decade going after Diddy. And I believe that it's love. I believe that Gene has been allegedly, now allegedly I say, I believe he allegedly been in love with Diddy for a long, long time, to the point where he made books, he made countless interviews, trying his best to discredit Diddy. And I'm in no way, shape, or form defending Diddy. He's supposed to go to prison. But what I'm trying to get out here is the fact that Gene was with Diddy the whole time he was doing his dirt. Gene seen all the freak-offs. He was there. So why nobody is questioning whether or not Gene was sexual with Diddy? Why nobody's questioning that? Somebody might be like, man, Ringo, you tripping, bro. Not Gene, fam. He's a real one. Fam, there's a lot of dudes like Gene that, you know what I mean, been in the pen taking pipe. Don't let the outward appearance fool you. You have a lot of cats in the industry that they're like this. A lot. And it's my personal belief. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. And I believe that Gene Deal allegedly was touched by Diddy to the point where he's scorned, to the point where he is on a movement of vengeance because he wants his manhood back. I'd never seen a man so invested in another man that he traveled land and sea to go on various podcasts, doing interviews here, interviews there, always talking about Diddy every single chance he get. That's a woman scorned, y'all.
Come on, Ringo, I'm not scorned. Not by a long shot. So what if I slept with Diddy? So what? You ain't gonna prove nothing. You ain't gonna prove nothing to these people. Who cares? Okay, I was in the sex shops with Diddy. Yeah, I got a couple of dildos of my own. But at the end of the day, you can never prove that I was in bed with Diddy. You can't prove that, fam. Wait, hold up. I'm getting a call on my phone. Hello? Hey! I thought me and you was in a relationship. How you gonna play a brother like that? Wait, you can't call me right now. I'm on the air. You know, they're watching me stream. And I don't care if you're on the air. Remember last night what I did to your butt? Come on, you can't. We're on the air. You can't say stuff like that,
What
okay?
you talking about, Willis?
Man, I don't care about what's going on the air. Remember that lotion, the way I rubbed that thing down? Look, I'm hanging up the phone. You're embarrassing me. Everybody's looking at me, and I don't appreciate that. I'm talking about Ringo. You know what I'm saying? He's live right now making a video about me talking about the things that we did. But Ringo is right. I
Gene, I think it's time, right, that you come clean, pun intended, and just tell the public the truth. We won't judge you. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's right to, do whatever they want to do, as long as you don't bring it around me, right? But I'm seeing a cry for help. I think that Gene needs somebody to talk to, because if you notice, when he do these interviews, it's like he always want to talk to somebody about Diddy, about his pain. And I'm beginning to really think that he's suffering inside internally because he miss him. It's like one of them bad relationships where it's like you were in love and you just got hurt. So it's like you want to hurt the person that hurt you. That's what I'm seeing. And I know a lot of y'all rock with Gene. Y'all think he official, but y'all got to really question, like, what is his motivation? And what do he stand to gain? The man write books. The man talks about Diddy every day. He worked with the feds. He's a snitch. I mean, he was at the sex shop with Diddy. Now, guys, think about this. I want you to think about this as men, masculine men, all you brothers, man, all you brothers from the streets. Gene Deal was at the shop where Diddy was shopping for toys. And Gene told everybody that he saw Diddy pick up a bunch of toys. Who do you think had to carry the bags? Who do you think had to take the toys out of the bag at Diddy's house and stack them up inside of the room? When you're a bodyguard, you're around the artist, the boss, the CEO all the time. So you are privy to stuff that people under normal circumstances could never even imagine. It's like being in the dressing room of a female singer or whatever the case is, and you're responsible for makeup, style. You see them undress all the time. It's normal to you. But if I would have walked in the room and seen that sister legs and that wagon, I wouldn't have been able to help myself. But you're around her every day. That's how Gene was. When Diddy would go use the urinal and pull out his pipe, Gene would be right there, be like, bro, I'll hold it for you.
Hey, wait, Diddy. Let me unzip that for you real quick. Oh, you gonna unzip that for me? No doubt, boss. I'm here to basically hold your equipment for you, You don't gotta touch nothing, fam. I'm gonna make sure I take care of you. Oh, wow, you're such a good bodyguard. I mean, I never had a bodyguard like you before. I mean, you just hold my pipe in your hand? Don't worry about it, boss. I'm gonna make sure and take care of everything. You done urinating? Okay, now you finished? Okay, let me wipe it off for you. Okay, you're nice and clean right now, sir. I'm gonna put it on down back in your pants now.
This is what he did. Allegedly. Gene was responsible for wiping Diddy's ASS. If Diddy went to the toilet, Gene was there. Gene was there with the oil. Gene, you were there. Gene was there to use the baby wipes to wipe down Diddy's butt. And after he finished wiping down his butt, he put the oil. He greased him up. Gene, why did you do this? So when I think about this situationship between Billie Jean and Diddy, what I see is a love connection, a love between two men that go way back behind closed doors. That's right, amen. Gene and Diddy go way back in the church. You see, they used to go to church together. They used to visit T.D. Snake's church. That's right. Why do you think T.D. Jakes and Diddy has a relationship? Gene was there. Gene allegedly rubbed down T.D. Jakes with that oil. As a bodyguard, you're supposed to do more than just guard the body. You must put hands on that body too. Again, people, when you look at the receipts and you realize Gene is heartbroken about Diddy. Diddy had a lot of love for Gene. A lot of love. Gene loved Diddy so much so that they took many pictures together. Everywhere you saw Diddy, you saw Gene. They were inseparable. So how do we know these two men weren't engaging sexually in the automobiles, in the jacuzzi? How do we know? Nowadays, you never know what's going on in the industry. You can't trust nothing. Everybody's sleeping with one another. You see, out here in the South, in the country, you know, my pa and my ma, they always taught me a lot about life. And I reckon there's something strange going on behind the scenes with this here man and Diddy. I reckon something going on spicy about these two. It's something about these two men and their connection to oil. I'm trying to figure it out. Why would Diddy have 1,000 bottles of Johnson & Johnson? And why Johnson & Johnson? What is their connection to Johnson? Y'all know Johnson is affiliated with Wood.
Come on, Ringo, man, you blowing up my spot. You know good and well I like Johnson. I love when Diddy rubbed me down with that oil. Wait, I got a phone call. Hold on a second, brother. Hello? Hey, brother, you gonna come on over and rub me down with that oil? No doubt, babes. I'm definitely gonna do that for you. Well, wait, did I call you babes? My bad. Sir, what I meant is I'm gonna come pick you up to go to the studio. That's what I meant.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, it is my belief that Gene is in the closet. You heard it here first on Ringo TV Reactions. I believe that Gene is in the closet. And been in the closet for a long time. It's all coming out. Because something ain't right, fam. Something isn't right. This man shopped for male genitalia products with another man and told the world that he did this. And he didn't quit. Any masculine man that would have been a bodyguard under Diddy and saw that was supposed to say, nah, bro, I ain't with this, fam. Yo, Diddy, I'm out, bro. I quit.
You quit. You can't quit on me. I own you, ninja. I own your butt. I own oil. And I can get whatever I want. Now you go on back inside there and get that bag of dildos and come on out. Drive this car. I gotta go back home to my 50-foot bed.
See, a lot of you may not believe these things, but there's a lot of men in the industry that are on the DL. The way social media work, if I can explain it to you, is they get us to crown these individuals as heroes, right? And then later on down the road, they reveal who they are. But you already made them famous, you made them successful, and it's like, there's nothing you can do about it. Gene Deal has been capitalizing off of Diddy's downfall for many years. Literally, his occupation is Diddy. Like after Diddy go to prison, serve life, or whatever the case is, if he do, that is when Gene's career ends. Because there's nothing else to talk about now. But the truth of the matter is that I'm seeing is that these two may have had intimate contact. Allegedly. Because Diddy is not going to allow you to be around him if you're not doing any sort of dirt. This is how we know that Gene is suspect. We know. Because everybody that escaped Diddy, they escaped just in time. Because Diddy tried to get them. So them brothers had to leave quick. Look what happened with 50. Diddy came up to 50 and was like, yo, baby, I want to take you shopping. 50 looked at him like, what? Shopping? You bugging. So now 50 knew not to even take the offer of going shopping with Diddy. So why would Billie Jean Deal, though, go shopping with Diddy to buy pornographic items? Why would a man that loves women be in a store picking out different size lengths of eggplants? Diddy would take the eggplant, put it in Billie Jean Dildo's hands and ask him to hold it. I'm trying to figure out how, as a man, you would hold a pipe, not a gun, some wood, heavy meat in your hand, and then Diddy told Billie Jean Dildo to squeeze it.
Hey, Gene, brother. Hey, what can I do for you, sir? I'm gonna need for you to squeeze that thing for me now, right? I'm really gonna need for you to squeeze it real tight. Like this, daddy? Yeah, 'cause you know we bad boys for life. Sure, right?
Yo, Gene, I'm just asking the questions, bro. If you're supposed to be from these streets, why are you in the store shopping with a man holding pipe? Come on. Confess, bro. You don't got to hide no more. It's going to be okay. Look, Gene, we're going to make this easy for you. We're going to try to help you to come out and keep it real with the people. I feel your first step in coming out the closet, right, is that you got to believe in yourself, right? It's okay. You and Diddy may have had some sort of relationship, allegedly. I don't know all the details, but it's showing signs of hurt. So the best thing you can do is just come out, and you could cry a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not going to judge you. You could come out, you could make a video, and you could just say you were hurt. Like he hurt you. Maybe he touched you the wrong way. Maybe he put too much lube. I don't know. But it's just one of them things you just got to do. You got to trust. You got to believe in yourself, bro. I know it's difficult. I know it's tough. It's not every day a brother comes out. You know what I mean? It's not every day he does that. So we here at Ringo TV Reactions, you know, we want to be supportive in you making that transition, right? Because we know, based on the testimony you gave about being in the store with him, buying these toys, oil, and all this other stuff, that you suspect. We know that. So it would be best to just come clean, fam. Just come clean. Your jig is up, bro. You're no different than Diddy, bro. You know about the freak off parties. You know about all the celebrities. You saw different men giving Diddy head. You witnessed these things, allegedly. Because based on all your testimonies and videos, you talked about seeing all sorts of dirt. So I'm like, man, for a man to be seeing all of this stuff, you had to be a willing participant. That's crazy, bro. I just don't get it, fam. Like, they were buying butt plugs. Like, huge butt plugs, fam. Butt plugs like this, like a bottle. These guys were buying all sorts of plugs, fam. Like, how does a man, a masculine man, pick out butt plugs with Diddy? How do you do that, bro? Like, I want to know, like, what was going through your mind as Diddy picked up the first butt plug? And he put it in the shopping cart, and you looked and you noticed it was a butt plug. Like what? You know what? Let me interview Billie Jean Dildo via this live stream. Let me see if I can do this. So Billie Jean, this is like a virtual interview. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Maybe you can answer them on your platform. I don't know. Mr. Jean, how did you feel as a bodyguard of Diddy Combs when he initially walked into the store? Like, did you feel you were going into the XXX store? Maybe you were going to the pizza shop? Like, how did you feel as a man when Diddy walked in that store and you knew as a bodyguard you had to accompany him inside? How did you feel? Because I would have just stayed outside. Because it's suspect to walk behind Diddy in the store. It's like back in the day. Y'all remember back in the day when they used to have these video stores like Blockbuster? I don't even know if they have any of that stuff. I don't know anybody that's still using VHS, but my point is, back then in the 90s, you had these videotape stores where they had the XXX section, right? Y'all remember that section of the store? And People used to be scared to go in that section. They used to be nervous. Anybody you seen in the XXX section looking for corn was wearing dark shades in the store. How many of y'all remember that? We all knew if you went in that section, you had to go in that section alone. You couldn't go in that section with another man. And y'all busy looking at the boxes like,
Wow, this is interesting. Yes, it is interesting, my brother. Should we get it? I don't know. I mean, judging by the size. You know what? Let's get it. It'll be great.
we knew not to do that. But you forgot code of the streets. You went into the store and picked out dildos, allegedly, with Diddy. Brother Gene, look at me, man. By the pure fact you held it in your hand makes you suspect. By the pure fact it was in your hand. And Diddy looked at you and asked you, is that a good enough size? You're already done, bro. How come Diddy didn't have ladies with him to help him with that? Why you? Where were the ladies, bro? If Diddy is shopping for these things, shouldn't he have had ladies helping him to pick these things out? Like I don't get it, fam. Why is it that every time Diddy goes shopping, he's always with a dude? And there's always some freaky deaky stuff going on behind the scenes. Like, I just don't get it, fam. If a man walk into an XXX store, it should be with a female, should be with a woman. You know, maybe his woman want a butt plug. You know, to each his own, right? I mean, that's his woman. She want a butt plug. Maybe she want to get her back door blown open. Under those circumstances, you know, it is what it is, right? But you were in there with Diddy picking out butt plugs, bro, allegedly. Y'all were picking out dominatrix, like uniforms and whatnot. Like Diddy allegedly bought you, you know, one of them, y'all remember in the movie Pulp, what is it? Pulp Fiction, I think the name of it. Remember the Gump? Remember the Gump or whatever that is? I think that's what it was called. The freak show dude that was locked in the basement where the hillbilly guys were. You see how they had him dressed up with the ball in his mouth and all that stuff? That's the type of freaky stuff Diddy's into. Diddy may have allegedly had Billie Jean dildo as a gimp, as a gump, or whatever that is, fam. Had him in a box with a ball in his mouth. And they would whip him like this. Okay, there you go. They would whip him into submission. These are the kind of freak parties that Diddy was into. So how Gene is off the hook when it comes to this nonsense, y'all? Y'all gotta cross-examine Gene. Gene was with the freaky deaky stuff too. Do anybody know how long Billie Jean dildo was with Diddy? Do anybody know exactly how many years he served? If you serve more than 5 years with Diddy, bro, you suspect. Do anybody got any answers? How long did Billie Jean dildo work for Diddy? Do anybody have any answers? Anybody got that data? Because I'm trying to figure this out, fam. What? Over 20 years? Say it ain't so, fam. Are you serious, fam? Say it ain't so, bro. 20 years. 20 years working with Diddy? Fam, he's suspect, bro. There's no mistake about it, bro. If he worked with Diddy for 20 years, he had to get touched, fam. Now, a lot of y'all might be like, nah, fam, not Gene, bro. There's no way Gene got touched by Diddy, fam. Listen, don't underestimate the diddler, bro. Never underestimate the diddler, bro. There's something about the diddler. When the diddler put lube on your back or on your butt, you can forget about it, fam. Them cheeks belong to him now.
What you talking about, Willis?
You had a lot of people in the industry that was scared for their cheeks. Even Cat Williams was scared. Remember? Cat Williams was talking about protecting this virgin hole. He wasn't making no jokes, fam. Diddy wanted his butt. Listen, guys, if you go to a Diddy party, right, and you got a baddie with you, a fine sister, you know, one of them fine black women. You ever see one of them fine black women that look so fine, you don't even want to eat dinner, you want her? Like, you could have been starving, and then when you see that sister, you're like, you're ready to tear her apart. But when you go to a Diddy party and you bring a fine sister with you, he don't want the sister, bro. He want you. He want your butt. This is why, as a man, you got to be careful about the kind of clothes you wear around the diddler. If you wear anything that show the shape of your butt as a man, Diddy will begin to fantasize, and he may want to put that oil on you, fam. I'm telling you. Last thing you want to do is wake up after a Diddy party, feel your butt, and notice that it's greased up.
What happened? My butt. Who greased me up? Who did this to me? My butt. My butt was greased up at a Diddy party. My butt was greased at a Diddy party. My butt
What you talking about, Willis?
was greased at a Diddy party. My butt. My butt.
A lot of brothers, believe it or not, man, got up in the morning after a Diddy party and their butt was greased up with black grease. So I know for a fact that Billie Jean Dildo was greased up already, fam. Allegedly, of course. You know what I mean? Because I don't got videotapes, not like I want any. Just for the record. But word on the street, based on what I'm hearing, is that Billie Jean Dildo allegedly was in a secret relationship with Diddy. A very, very DL, down low relationship. And he's on a mission to destroy Diddy because he really loved him. And he's like hurt, heartbroken. Look, guys, y'all know how it is when a woman is in love with you and she's obsessed and she's going crazy. Like you gave her some wood. You ever gave a woman the pipe? You put your heavy meat in a sister real deep even if you didn't go real deep, just the strokes you were giving the sister, you opened up her walls real good, right? And now she's in love. You ever had a sister like that? Like she was talking a whole bunch of crap during the dating phase, y'all talking, chit-chatting, but when you finally put heavy meat on her, like she just turned into a zombie. All in love, and you told her, hey babe, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of busy right now, you know what I mean? Got a lot of work to do, and she just don't want to accept that. Like she want to see you every day, to the point she started going crazy. Coming up at your job, scratching your car, stabbing your tires, losing her mind, bro, over the D. It's the D. Ladies, how many of you ladies been like that? How many of you ladies got some D from a brother? He put some meat on you, put his meat on your back, right? And it's like you were hypnotized by the pipe. And you just started going crazy, doing crazy stuff. That's the power of the pipe. Well, what we see with Billie Jean Dildo is that he wrote books about Diddy. He did shows about Diddy. I wouldn't be surprised if he do a documentary about Diddy. But the things that he's doing tells me that this was more than just him trying to expose Diddy. This is out of hurt. This is out of jealousy. This is out of possibly getting dumped by Diddy for another man. I don't know. That's probably what it is, y'all.
Come on, Ringo, man. You don't gotta tell the people that. Yeah, so what? So what? Yeah, I was dumped by Diddy. Yeah, and I'm hurt. Yeah, he dumped me for another man. But I'm gonna get my revenge. Because all that he have is mine. Mine, mine, mine. Go, go, go. Mine, mine, mine. The precious. The precious. Look. The precious. It's so pretty. The precious. It's pretty. The precious.
I don't know what is the obsession with Diddy and oil, but there's a lot of rappers that I gotta expose. Later on, I gotta expose Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do, Busta, man, because you riding dirty out here, and I don't like what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna kind of just put you on notice that you my next video, bro. You know, salute to Busta Rhymes for his contributions in hip hop and all, but you suspect, bro. We gotta talk about you too. That's latest video. After this, I gotta go take care of some business. But see, these rappers, man, a lot of these guys, they've been doing a lot of dirty stuff lately, fam. A lot of stuff. Like what I got to talk about with Busta, man, is dirty. I don't like what I'm seeing. It's disgusting. And I'm probably the only one that's going to be talking about it. Once I'm done, you're going to see other people try to talk about it because they don't have the sight to see the BS like me. But this situation with Billie Jean Dildo and Diddy, I believe, is a relationship issue. It stems from jealousy and love. And it could be a very dangerous thing. When someone is jealous of you and they love you at the same time, that's a sick situation, fam. There's such thing as somebody loving you and hating you at the same time. They love you, but they hate you. That's a crazy person. Person is liable to doing all sorts of damage to you, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to share my thoughts about this situation that Billie Jean Dildo may have been touched by Diddy, like intimately. And he's trying to hide his feelings. I don't know, maybe he want his love back. Maybe he want to experience oil rubs. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is the industry is sick. A lot of this stuff, y'all might think I'm just here joking and all this other stuff. I'm being serious with y'all. I'm serious. I just add humor. You know, I had humor to my commentary and whatnot. Because after all, when you do YouTube, you got to have entertainment. You got to be entertaining. If you're not entertaining, if you don't got no energy and whatnot, nobody watching your content. But I'm being truthful with you. I really believe that there may have been an alleged relationship, some sort of encounter between Diddy and Billie Jean Dildo that scarred him. Or maybe he found a tape with him and he just went berserk to go at Diddy. Because maybe Diddy have him on tape doing some questionable things. It never was leaked, but he got a hold of the tape just in time. And now he's going wild at Diddy right now. You never know what the situation is, because I never seen somebody go this hard in the paint over Diddy like this. This is very, very serious. This is a relationship that went south, and this dude is like a woman scorned right now. You know, this man wrote like 2-3 books and did many interviews. He been working with the feds. He been working with Homeland Security. Billie Jean Dildo is literally responsible for why Homeland Security came at Diddy. It's because of his content. And like Choke No Joke would say, I think he gave Gene Deal the name of Gene Squeal. Gene Squeal. It makes sense because he been snitching on Diddy the whole time. Like I said, even if Diddy is dirty, if you was his mans in them and you were there doing the dirt, then nobody supposed to know about the dirt if you really about that life. This is what I'm saying. It's like a lot of dudes are not loyal. And again, I'm not here defending Diddy. What I'm saying is, if I was down with Diddy, right? If I was down with Diddy and I knew all his dirt and I benefited, I got paid, I was able to become a millionaire just being a part of his entourage, and I'm with him, even if he's doing dirt and I'm seeing all the dirt, for me to come out and I start telling everybody everything about him, I'm a snitch. There's no other way around that. Even if he's guilty, it's not for me to try to share all his business. Even though he's guilty, what I'm giving you is the understanding of how it would be from the street. Gene is a snake. Do you understand me? He's a snitch by the pure meaning of it, because he benefited from Diddy. He benefited from that lifestyle. So if the feds want to investigate Diddy, let them do it. But you helping them to put him away when you were with him? Come on, man, you a snitch. There's no other way around that. So let me tell you something, fam. I don't understand how a lot of guys don't understand code, but if you are working with a dealer that's selling drugs and you've been working with him for 10, 15 years, you already know what he's doing. You know he's selling drugs. You've been benefiting all these years. Now he get caught up in scandal. Here you are doing interviews, telling everybody everything that went on in the organization. What that makes you? A good person? No, you're a snitch. Why can't people understand that? All I'm saying is, even if Diddy is dirty, there are certain rules and codes men are supposed to abide by, because you're guilty too. You are with him. So what makes you so credible to speak about Diddy when you were there during the dirt? It would have been best to just keep your mouth shut and let everything play its course. And if the feds or Homeland Security find whatever they need to find on their own, then it is what it is. But at least you kept it true with Diddy. Because you had a lot of people at his parties, a lot of people claiming they his friends, and all of a sudden you don't see nobody no more. Everybody jumping ship. And yo, Buster, we're gonna be dealing with you later, fam. That's right, you going on the chopping block. You think I don't see what you doing? You think I don't see what you doing, Buster? I see what you doing, bro. I see what you doing. You playing dirty, man. I'm watching in the clouds. I see everything that go on in these streets. Yeah, you trying to hide your hand, right? Nah, you ain't gonna hide your hand with this one. Nah, everybody getting exposed. Cat Williams was right. 2024 is the year of expose. That's right. Everybody getting exposed. Nobody's safe. Buster, you next. That's right. You next. You gonna be on the chopping block. I got some info on you. That's right. So you better get ready because you trying to hide from these social media streets. You know the walls are closing in on you too. Due to your connection with Diddy. Oh yeah. That's right. We're gonna be talking about that later on. I can't wait. I can't wait to bring out the receipts. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna get up on out of here, do what we need to do. And we're gonna be back later on. We're gonna talk about Busta Rhymes and his connection with the diddler and some more dirt that is going on in these streets. And I'm gonna show y'all how these industry cats play their hand. I'm gonna teach y'all the game. Hopefully, once you learn the game, you'll begin to pinpoint when artists are trying to do like little damage control, like they trying to distance themselves, trying to do little slick stuff. I could peep it. And I peep what Busta is doing. And he's doing this all of a sudden. When I show you later on, you're gonna be like, oh snap. You right, Ringo. That's crazy, bro. I ain't know dude was like that. Yeah, man. It's that bad, fam. You'll see later. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up on out of here, do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? It's gonna be an interesting show. And make sure you tune in, man. Keep it locked, Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Right? So, in my opinion, I believe that Mr. Billie Jean Dildo may have allegedly been in a relationship with Diddy. And that is why he been going hard in the paint against Diddy, because he may still have a lot of love for Diddy, but he hate him at the same time. You know, you can have a woman that love the fact that you is her baby daddy, meaning you and her had children. So she loved the fact that you are the father of her children. You're in their lives, but she don't really like you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get on her last nerves. There's relationships like that where you can have a baby mama. She like the fact that you're a good father to your kids, but she just don't like you, bro. Can't stand you. Every time she get around you, she get annoyed. That's what I'm seeing with Gene and Diddy. There's an underlying issue of hurt and trauma. And it could have been that Diddy may have used the whole entire bottle on Gene. Maybe he poured it on his head or perhaps in his butt. I don't know. I really don't know, people. I just don't understand. Maybe he got burned. You know, maybe he used the wrong plug I don't know. Cause nowadays it's like these freaky deaky dudes, man. These dudes be using accent. Like these dudes would literally be singing on another man's microphone and put accent. Literally on his microphone, bro. Like I don't get it, fam. Rather than butt plugs and whatnot, they'll use can openers. Like, what are you using a can opener, fam? Like, I just don't get it. Like, this doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. So, we're gonna get up on out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll catch you later on with more content. Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.